Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Crystle Sky. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every single time we upload a free-flowing, beautiful video on this YouTube space. On this amazing space, we are creating a Mustang family of free, beautiful spirits, and I'm so excited to be on this journey with all of you. And yeah, so just subscribe and be part of our family here. We're growing, and I couldn't be more excited. But yeah, I'm definitely getting a little bit more dedicated to being consistent with our channel here. But I feel like I'm just being called to talk about a very important topic that I think is important. And anybody who is listening to this video, I hope you find nourishment in it. I really, really do. But I want to talk about comparing ourselves to other people and how to not compare ourselves to other people, and talk about it and maybe give you guys a little bit of my opinion and maybe a little bit of advice on how to not compare yourself. But it's so important to not do that, yet it seems like that's what we do all the time, and whether we think we do or we don't, at some point we're still doing it, right? Like at some point there's still a little bit in us that's like kind of doing it. And so I wanted to make this video to anybody out there that's struggling with comparing themselves to other people. First of all, I want to define it. We may not even need to, but I want to. And maybe it might start to tell people that maybe they are doing it subconsciously, and how we can change the subconscious to not compare ourselves. One of the things that I want to define is when we start looking at other people and thinking to ourselves, wow, that girl's prettier than me, or this person is smarter than me, or this person seems better than me. All of those thoughts are junk. It's like junk, total junk. And it happens. It happens. We start thinking, wow, that person dresses better than me, or that person is more energetic than me, or that person has more friends than me. And so all of these different dynamics start to play a role into lowering our vibration, and that's not what we want to do. And I want to come on here because I really feel strong calling to make this video for people out there that are really struggling with comparing themselves to other people. And it's common. It really is common. And so I want to talk about how it is a low vibrational feeling, and how we can pull away from that low vibration and into a higher vibration. So, oftentimes if we work with other people, we might start comparing them to, they seem happy all the time, and maybe you don't seem happy. Comparing, right? Comparing. You don't know their story, you don't know their background, but you're automatically starting to compare. When we start to compare ourselves to other people, we get a lower vibration going on. And that's not fair to us, and it's not fair to the other person, and it's just not a good mix of things. And it happens to the best of us. It's not like we're all perfect. So when we do feel that low vibration, how do we pull ourselves out? So one thing is make sure to tell yourself that you are enough. There's some beautiful affirmations out there, but I love the affirmation of I am enough, there is enough, I have enough. I am enough, there is enough, I have enough. Such a powerful little affirmation, but I think it's really powerful, and it really starts to bring the subconscious into a more positive state of mind. So mantras are a big one. They really are. They're helpful. And you can make your own mantras. It doesn't have to be, cut and dry. Like we can add some spice to it and make our own mantras. Those are just examples to give you, but mantras are big. When you start to feel like you're comparing yourself to somebody else, start automatically telling yourself, like changing that thought, changing that mindset immediately and being like, I am beautiful, I'm beautiful, I am beautiful, or I have enough, there is enough. Another one that I really, really love to say whenever like I feel like a little bit lower vibration is I welcome the powerful, positive opportunities to me and my family. I welcome the positive, powerful opportunities to myself and to my family. I love that one because it is just really uplifting, and you know, positive opportunities are limitless, and it doesn't put like a title or a block or anything like that. It just lets us flow with positive opportunities, you know, and in different paths and different things, and you know, welcoming the power of the positive into your life. So I love saying that mantra. The other thing that I think is important to get us out of that comparison thing, you know, is start to write a list. Sorry, I just brushed my hair, you guys. It's still a little wet, so if I'm playing with it a whole bunch, that's why, because I'm still trying to like let it air dry. But yeah, I washed it, so it probably doesn't look so good in this video, and that's why, because it's still drying and it's still a little wet, but it smells good and it's clean. So I've mentioned it in another YouTube video before, but I'm just like one of those people that's like, if there was a smell button on YouTube, I would be using it all the time, because I have all kinds of things around me that always smell good. And well, I'm gonna be a little bit stuck up right now, but my hair smells good right now. I don't know if it'll smell good tomorrow, but it smells good right now. But I want to say is, whenever you're feeling a low vibration, start to write a list of things that you love about yourself. Stop comparing yourself to other people, because it's not a good thing for you or for anybody around you. To set yourself apart, to lift up your vibration, to uplift your mood, you have to focus on you and the beautiful things that you have. Start making a list, things you like. Do you like your eye color? Great, put that on the list. You like your sense of humor. Maybe you got this great sense of humor. Put that on the list. Start looking in the mirror and saying, wow, let's point out some things that I like versus things that I need work on. So, you know, we're not going to focus on a fine line if that's something that bothers you, you know, even though that's the first thing you might see in that mirror. But instead, look at something else. Be like, you know what? I have an amazing smile. So smile in that mirror. You know, mirror work is really important. Mirror work is something that I definitely teach with my clients. So I work on it with my clients a whole bunch. So I make them sit there with the mirror, and we do stuff before we do horse stuff. And we really connect to our energy and ourselves and the beauty we have inside of us. And I literally make them name 3 things in that mirror that they see that they love. And sometimes it takes them a long time, because all they're looking at is the things that they need to fix, right? But once we start honing into things that they love, they're like, wow, you know, I didn't quite notice my hair looks good today, or, you know, I'm gonna pick my teeth, or I'm gonna pick my eyebrows. They look really good today, you know? So they start noticing those things. And when we start to draw in the beauty that we have and we start to acknowledge it, we get more of it. And like, it sounds funny, but like when you start acknowledging how beautiful you are, you actually start to uplift your mood, but you actually become more attractive. And energetically, you become more attractive. And people are like, wow, you know, that person's so beautiful. Or they'll stop you. Hey, wow, your outfit looks great on you today. Like, you just start noticing a positive, powerful change. And it's a shift. It's totally a shift. And the way to do that is by starting to acknowledge the beauty that we already have. It's not something you need to go get. You don't need to jump on and go get plastic surgery to, you know, uplift your mood. if that's your vibe and that's your gig, well, you know, all power to you. But the beauty's there. The beauty's there. Each of us have a certain amount of struggle with comparing ourselves to other people. And I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want it to happen to you. I don't want it to happen to anybody. I want it to be where you guys can completely feel beautiful in your own skin and catch it, right? Knowledge is power. Awareness is power. So when you start thinking, oh my goodness, I just started comparing myself, know when you're comparing it and say, you know what? I am human. So I acknowledge that I started comparing myself, but what am I going to do about it next? That's the power. That's the key. That's the ingredients here that we're going to make, right, into something amazing. And you take it and you say, I acknowledge I was comparing myself to somebody else. I saw, you know, it kind of causing a low vibration, but I release it. It no longer serves me. But what does serve me is acknowledging my own self. And you can compare yourself to your own self, right? Like, that's okay, because, you know, then you just grow from that and you become better. But when we compare ourselves to other people, it's setting us up for failure, because we are not that person. We're not that person. It's okay to have influencers and creators and role models. Those things are great, right? Because we take a look and we say, wow, you know, that person has something I really want to achieve someday. That's motivation. You be happy for the person that has what you want. You be loving to that person of what they have. And you be joyous for what they have. And you genuinely, deeply be happy for the things that those people have. But what you should also be thankful for is the fact that they have something that you want that motivates you. Motivation is a great thing, you guys. It's a great thing. And it's also good to have people out there that have what we have, or that want what we have, because it helps us to feel motivated and to feel like we're on the track. You know, like that goal is obtainable. If that person got something that I want, I can do it too. I can do it too. And that's the beauty of it. So I love being surrounded by people that already have things or vibrations or energies that I want, because it motivates me, but I don't compare myself to them. So, you know, I'm not going to compare myself and be like, okay, well, blah, 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 this person, and I have this and they have that. Like, that's petty stuff. That's petty. What we want to do is we want to take what somebody else has that we want as positive motivation to feel like we're on the right track, and maybe go up to them and say, hey, I'd love to be I'd love for you to be my mentor, because all the things you have achieved, like, that's what I want. Can you maybe teach me how you got it, right? And so the power of knowledge is deeply incredible. Sorry, you guys, my puppies are literally running around the house, and they're barking and they're playing, and it's the cutest thing. And that's what I keep looking at too. But you might hear them in the background sliding around and playing and barking. So that's what being a mommy, an animal mommy, is, right? Like, it's never quiet. But looking at other people and seeing what they have and saying, you know, I'm going to turn the comparison thing into a motivation thing, and that I'm not going to compare myself in a negative way, and I am going to write a list of things that I feel is beautiful and amazing to the person that I am right now. So write the list. So one thing is, write the list. Write everything down that you love about yourself. Write everything down that you want in your life and manifest it. Positive manifestation, right? And then do mirror work. Like I said, I have tons of clients that I do mirror work with, and it's a game changer, you guys. I can definitely see my clients and the transformation that they go through when they do mirror work, and we do self-reflection and self-development, especially with the work of my horses. So I think it's powerful. Please write a list of all the good things that you have, because there's probably pages of it. Even if you get 5, You know, even if you start with 5 and then week later, maybe you do 6, and then a few days later you do 7, because you have more than 5 and 7. You have probably 100 different things that you're so beautiful and amazing, and all the good vibrations that you have going on. So please make a list. Do affirmations. So when you're in that moment and you're like, oh, I caught myself comparing myself. Like at that moment, just take a nice deep breath and say, I release those low vibrations and I welcome positive, high vibrations. And you just start telling yourself, I'm enough, there is enough, I have enough. I'm grateful for all the things that I have. I'm grateful for all the beautiful people surrounding me. I'm thankful to, you know, Mother Earth and Father Sky and the beautiful colors all around me, the animals, and, you know, just start naming things that you're thankful for. And tell yourself some great, you know, mantras in that, you know. You can even give yourself the mantra of, I will not compare myself because I am me and I'm beautiful and I'm strong and I'm empowered. Simple, right? But effective. Simple, but effective. So mirror work, the list, mantras, and really get in the habit of doing it, you know, because this stuff is a practice. It's a discipline. So it's not something that it's going to change overnight. Now, it could for some people, and that's wonderful. But most people, it has to be a practice. It has to be a dedication. It has to be a discipline. So as you practice it more and, you know, you start doing it more, you're going to start noticing that you'll get out of that lower vibration way faster, way faster. So I encourage all of you guys to get a little journal, you know, and start making that list. Get a little handheld mirror, start looking in that mirror, and start putting your mindset into a positive mindset by filling it with beautiful mantras of all good things. So yeah, I mean, I just, you know, wanted to come on here and do a little bit of rambling, but I also wanted to give you guys hopefully some nourishment or at least some entertainment. But yeah, don't compare yourself, people, to other people, because you're cheating yourself. You're only low vibing yourself. That's not what we want to do. We want to high vibe it, right? So yeah, go out into the world, catch yourself. Awareness is key. Awareness is the first step to any growth, right? So start looking around and then think to yourself, uh-oh, like, did I just compare? And then if you did, that's fine, but do something about it that's going to be, that's going to give you something to change your mindset. And when you change your mindset, you change your life in a good way, in a very good way. So anyway, that's my little spiel, my little ding ding about not comparing yourself. I hope this video serves whoever has found it with good things. Maybe we'll talk about it later in depth or in a few videos, or maybe we'll talk about something else. I don't know. But wherever you are, day or night, of course, we send you love and celebrate all your wins and victories, no matter how small or big they might be. Know that we absolutely love you on this channel. Thank you for everybody who actually watched this entire video. I appreciate your love, your kindness, your support, and I don't know, I think it's just chill vibe, and I'm really excited to grow it and see what happens. So I love you guys. Namaste. Mwah.